Welcome back to the basketball podcast. What a game by the Sixers and the Bulls. Very, very tight game, but the Sixers got the W, man. Lavine went off, Embiid went off, DeRozan, Tobias Harris. James Harden did a really good job in the first half, but then kind of went missing in the third quarter. But anyway, I really enjoyed this game. The Sixers are looking really good. The Bulls kind of look decent for a good portion of the game, but they allowed the Sixers to have too big a lead for a big portion of the game, and I didn't really like that. The Sixers were leading at one point by 15, I believe 15 or 17, something like that. The Bulls managed to come back, but that's not something you want to do. You don't want to let the other team lead by that many points. So Lavine and Embiid, the first, basically the first quarter, beginning of the game, Embiid had a layup. Lavine came back with a layup. It was a very tight game. Basically the first 5 minutes of the game. But then the Sixers pretty much took a big lead and was leading by like 10 points, then 15. There was an insane 3-point shot at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, Zach Lavine came back. DeRozan came back. They're playing tough. They're playing tough. Tobias, hit a big three. Caruso was there the whole time. Caruso was doing his thing, man. So this was a very good game. But then towards the beginning of the third quarter, actually, Lavine and the Wazan brought the Bulls back. They came back and they got the lead. They got the lead in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Harden came back because Harden was basically invisible the whole third quarter. I didn't see James Harden came back. Had a few assists. Uh, Embiid hit a tough shot, very very tough shot at the end of the game, basically to ice the game and take the lead. This was a good game. I'm looking forward to watching and seeing the Sixers this year in the East. The East is looking packed right now. So many good teams on the East. The Bucks, the Nets, the Sixers, the Bulls, the Raptors, the Heat. There are many teams. The Celtics. How can I forget the Celtics? Even the Atlanta Hawks. So the East is looking real nice right now. The West obviously is looking good too. I mean, the Warriors won the championship last year, so the West is always going to be a problem, you know. But the Bulls, to be quite honest with you, kind of looked a little shaky this game. They looked a little shaky, a little um, like they were not sure that they could actually win the game. Like the whole time I was watching this game, I felt like the Sixers were very confident. Joel Embiid, those guys, they played with a certain confidence, like they knew they were gonna win this game. But I feel like the Bulls did not show as much confidence, even though they came back. The Rosen was basically the only guy in the first half who just kept coming back and just kept doing plays and kept pushing back. Lavine, the issue with Lavine is that he's not a dangerous player for the most part. Like Lavine, he can play well, but throughout most of the game, he's not the player that you can count. He's not the guy who's gonna carry the team. That's why they got DeRozan. That's why they got all these other guys. They got Dragic. They got Caruso because they saw that Levine was not like the superstar that they need to carry the team. And so the Bulls are gonna have to step up. They're gonna have to do better. The East, there's too much competition in the East right now for any team to to take their foot off the gas. So the Bulls are gonna have to step up. Uh, as far as the 76ers, man, I'm feeling real good about it. Embiid, Harden needs to step up though. I'm not really feeling Harden right now. Harden is not taking he's not taking all the shots, all the threes that he's used to. He's being more of a point guard right now, which is good. But I need James Harden to get back in that shooting position. I need James Harden to be taking more shots. Okay, we need that from James Harden right now. So overall, good game. Looking forward to both teams, man. Should be fun. It was the basketball podcast.